Hello, today I will be talking about the biggest example of diversity in today's society for my week 9 diversity speech, and that would be gender diversity in the workplace. So, when the United States first became a country, men and women were not equal, especially in the workplace. And this changed in 1917 when World War One came about and the men were drafted in war and women had to take over in the workforce. And nothing really changed until about 1939 when World War II came about. Women again were rushed back into the workforce because that gap or the need for individuals in the factories and just different facilities to support America was at stake, so women were pushed into there. Um, and then women started gaining a foothold in the workforce. Then in 1963, the Equal Pay Act was formed, and it became illegal to pay men more than women. And then since then, various um, departments and organizations have formed to ensure that women and men are treated equally in the workforce, especially women. And that's the background knowledge on women in the workforce. But the main reason gender diversity in the workforce is so important. There's various other different challenges and actually benefits to gender diversity in the workforce. One being financial performance. In a business, in this case, um, studies have shown that not only is efficiency higher, but profits are higher when a mix of men and women in a business are together rather than a male dominated business. Um, whether this be different ideas brought to the table or just various other emotions, as stated before, men and women have different emotions, how they react to certain things, so they can react differently, and the combination of everything um, leads to efficiency. And also, in the case of a company, it broadens your customer base. Um, Men can easily reach out to a certain demographic of people, and women at times can more easily reach out to another demographic of people. So this for broadens the whole spectrum of your customers, basically. And gender diversity also improves problem solving. So as stated before, women and men have different beliefs. They've also have different life experiences, things they've learned from, things they've dealt with, and things they've gotten better at. Women and men obviously experience different things, have different hobbies, have different friends. So they engage in different things rather than a male dominated um, workforce where, um, for the most part, men experience all the same thing in life, whereas women experience other things. Therefore, their life experiences um, lead them to solve problems better. Or not always better, but in different ways rather than men would. And another reason gender diversity is so important in a company and or in a workforce is it helps with recruiting. For example, you bring somebody in for an interview, they come in, they see people like them, they can relate to. Whereas imagine bringing a female in that you think is a high prospect for the position and she sees all men. So it just seems more attractive when just diversity is shown, just because it shows the company gives everybody equal opportunity, and it doesn't really show a company filtering out any characteristics. And above all else, um, diversity is a law. There are organizations and laws set in place to ensure that there's diversities in business and to ensure uh, businesses don't single out or discriminate against individuals based on things such as gender.